for that B-site take.
Wisla Krakow, one thing that I do like right now is the fact that they go in quickly in the beginning of the round. Now it's going to be on the site. Lia's completely stuck, surrounded by enemies, and that's going to be the site lost. They will be able to get themselves a pretty clean take going forward. Hades keeping an eye on lower tunnels, and Extremum. I mean, a 3 versus 5 retake is not going to be that favorable. 2 of them are already disengaging. Bentet actually finds a quick headshot onto Yedker, but for the time being, not much more that they should be able to get done, with Gratisfaction most likely getting shot from behind the moment Hades jumps down as well.
We'll give it a go. Try and find the frags. Not quite able to find anything just there, but Hades, ooh, could come from behind, but no. Gratisfaction, ooh, that must hurt. That peek from Goofy works out. Banter chimes in for a little bit more. But what Azza and Banter are doing right now, saving the Kevlar, saving the defuse kit, keeping
time and utility out of their hands. Push comes in. Azure flash backs him up. They all line up. He gets himself 2 and a lot of tag damage. Gratisfaction on the side with the AWP, trying to jiggle around, wait for his teammates to rotate in. Actually, Ponchak finds a quick headshot onto Gratisfaction. Speaking of Ponchak, oh, he's actually still alive. 5 HP is enough to stay alive and keep on fighting. A 2-man push towards short coming up from Extremum. 2v2 situation, and Hades misses an op shot.
Oh, that's dangerous. You mustn't really miss those. Project really did a good job to come back in the save. Ooh, try and go for the spray down. Doesn't quite work for him. 40 HP onto Lia's. A couple of bullets should do it, but it's 1.
So solid to have 2 oppers in your team. And there's going to be the push coming forward. Bented finds Ponchak, but not before Azure gets taken down first. A-long control gain for Extremum, but Wisla Krakow pushing up short very quickly.
They are indeed pushing through. Gratisfaction trying to find cover across ramp. Drop coming through CT though. It may have 2 different angles to bend from. Goofy though closed up the gap. 3 HP now left on Gratis. It needs to be close. He needs to find the shot, but Goofy finds the better of him. Finds that verticality angle. Get themselves on site. Bomb to get planted across Catwalk right now. And Extremum, they find themselves at a numbers disadvantage.
Yeah, that was well, the rest can only just really go for a save at the moment. With no kits on their side either, the retake is fairly troublesome. But yeah, this is a weird, not necessarily, just an unfortunate jump there made from Gratisfaction trying to cross towards site. And at that point, he was completely stuck. One of the terrorists jumped down towards CT. One of them pushed the site, and he could not move an inch away from his position.
Not indeed. Hades, he had the lineup there. Just as simple as that. Jacob knows his whereabouts. We'll try and go after him, but once more...
Peek forward, Hades. I mean, his position is going to be problematic. Ooh. They can just spam him through. No he finds it. Second, third, Hades, 1 HP. Oh, not enough. Oh my God, that was nutty. That was Hades. Straight up nutty.
He nearly gave me a heart attack. That was so close. So close. 1v4 as well, and turns it down to a 1v1. Planted under his belt. We'll go for the safe plant. Both players coming in from mid. Maybe go for the double up approach. But it has to be an ace clutch. It has to be that. Now Gratisfaction able to find one. No way he finds it. Banter in the 1v1. Flash thrown out. Oh, he knows where he is. Doesn't go for the swing. Oh, no! Banter makes it work. Christ is averted. But my word, Ponchek kind of wants to do what Hades did earlier, but not quite able to make it into a win. Extremum find the round with 3.
I mean,
even though they wanted quite a few rounds, they were by all means very, very close. But a buy round coming out from Wisla Krakow. They may try their luck with aggression. Hades, oh, that's too wide. So many players looking out on that location. Bantet finds one, Liaz with the other. And that is 3 players now left for the Wisla Krakow side. 2 down already. The long push not working out. Extremum very nicely stacked up in that area. Get a nice read underway.
Lower tunnels being pushed in by Jacob, but they're gonna go into upper tunnels. And the real thing is, did he hear a step? It seems he did not, and there's actually a player walking right towards his back. This is all about timing, and Jacob could be in a world of hurt. They're probably gonna check the angle, right? Yes. Probably. Okay. Got a little bit spooked there, you know. 4x3 could end terribly in this game. I've seen it happen time and time again. But it's going to be Gratisfaction with that AWP to try and defend the B bomb site. They're already crossing in. Goofy is in the site, but Gratisfaction holds strong. Gets a double. Trying to show why he's the main opera of Extremum. And now Ponchak in a 1v4 situation. It's going to be troublesome to try and get it done. And Bentet with the last kill of the round. Doubles up on those, and there's the mid-cross smoke coming through. The flash comes out, but they're lining up. They get themselves a kill on Gratifection, and heavy tags onto Hades and Jetka. There's going to be a Gratifection out in the open. A little bit too many targets to deal with. Jacob on that B bomb site, though, can shut them. And they turned their keyboards on and their monitors, and they started popping some fools. Especially, it's pretty much the moment they got the double AWP setup. I mean, Gratifection is a reasonable offer, I would say, but Liaz has absolutely been stepping up his game as well with the AWP, getting those initial first picks every single time, the op duo, and that really helps Extremum to lock down these sites pretty solidly.
Pretty solidly indeed. Had a little bit of voice crack there, but Gratifection with the lineup. He's able to find one, but the trickle in from Jacob is impending. Jetka, excuse me. Jacob is on the other side of the map, though. He's on the B side trying to hold them down. Ponjek not really finding much, just one frag, but it's Extremum with 9 to end up the half with quite a stellar performance. 8 rounds in a row. Now, that is a prospect you must not sleep on, Wisla, because now you need to bring things back on the CT side. Context matters, even in maths.
The context, man. Now, we have a little bit of a slower pace going forward. Punchek going to check out through mid, and they might just go for an aggressive peek here. Punchek, quick kill onto Bentet, falls back, and, well, that's at least information gained. One player was towards lower tunnel. They have 2 players holding mid, one the B, one A long, and one the A site. So they're playing a very spread out default, but it's definitely a solid one this round with the way things are looking. There's going to be the peek out towards A-Long as well, and Extremum really have not gained any map control whatsoever.
No, they haven't. They're trying to at long right now. They may have the chance, but I'm not quite sure if they spotted out Hades in pit. He could be the detriment. He could be the downfall of the T side of Extremum. But that pick early on, be really important. Oh, peek comes through. He knows. But Hades needs to find the headshots. He needs reinforcements as well. Damage being inflicted. Goofy helping out, but they're running out of time. 25 seconds remaining, and Goofy needs to find this ring. Falls back, waits for his teammates. Wisla Krakow now defaulting onto the A site. Boost coming through as well. Jacob not finding a headshot. 15 seconds remaining. They need to get themselves on site quick. Goofy doesn't quite find the kill. Azza, he's the one to find that, and that's going to be the bomb plant. Boost out from Ponjek. Looks for the headshot. Not going to find it. Damage inflicted onto Sparrow as well through the smoke. Azza between the car and the wall there. Damage inflicted, but it's Azza to find the kills finally. Look at that. Gratifection still holding on site. Jacob from Goose as well. And Ponjek and Sparrow, they found nothing so far. Damage inflicted. 5 HP. Gratifection with another. Ponjek, though, in the 1v2. Has to make the swing work. Oh, it's going to be close. He finds one headshot. Tries to chase after Gratifection. Running out of time. Needs the headshot. Needs the kills. Runs out of... And without that confidence, your performance really does flow down. But Hades has to make it work with the scout so far. Solo holding down the A site, being shot, inflicted from afar. Damage inflicted, but Hades through his smoke. That's a lucky one. Is that going to be a difference maker? Hades with a second lucky shot up through the smoke. And Goofy, he's up and close and personal. He's able to find one. Hades finally falls, but Goofy finds... It's like, hold. But unlike their opponents, they don't need to throw anything down early. Sparrow with a peek through, finding some damage with a scout onto his opponent Azza, but also takes some himself.
Well, it's going to be Extremum aggressing quickly towards short, and they managed to gain a decent amount of control for the time being in towards mid. It's Jacob. He's considering going for a little bit of a peek, but falls back. Jedker is holding an angle that would probably completely shut him down. And now it's going to be Hades with the M4 towards that A bomb site that... Well, it looks like he's going to have some issues soon enough, because they are going to be taking that A-long position. Once A-long is lost, Hades needs to rush towards the site and bail. Goofy's just going to be falling towards pit the moment that the utility flies out, or if any of the terrorist utility flies out, because they don't actually have much utility left. 2 flashes and 1 smoke. Hades playing around the smoke, spots out Azur, gets a kill, and is still dancing around, but Jacob is keeping an eye on that smoke. The flash comes out A-long, but it's only 1 kill for Jedker, and all of a sudden it's all on Punchak and Sparrow. Ooh. But Punchak with an absolutely solid flick. Sparrow gets a headshot onto Lias. It's all on Bentet, the man, the myth, the legend. Will he be able to get that bomb planted and stay alive as well? No, he will not, because Punchak peeks out wide, and that's going to be Wisla Krakow on double digits, Ex-Warrior.
That was insane from Punchak. vertical movement of the crosshair. Goes upwards, all of a sudden, flick, headshot. No problem. Nicely done. Nice little retake. Although Extremum had got a solid start from that, I think it's just the whole team of Wisla Krakow pretty much chiming in on that. Only Goofy was absent in the kill feed, but still, he was present. Double digits gained as well from the Wisla side, and it's the equal scheme of things in this series. Flash drawn out. Sparrow with the lineup. Jetka with aggressiveness towards mid. He's able to find one from lower tunnels. Bandit already down. AWP not doing its work so far. Sparrow peeks through from a closer distance. Goofy, though, chimes in from short. Finds two. Sparrow, 0 mark. Their opponent's his map pick as well. Stepping out from yesterday's. And look at all that blue on the top of your screens there. That is Wisla Krakow's dominance on the CT side. Absolutely insane stuff. Only a couple of rounds have been disrupted from Extremum. They do still have an economy to work with, still some money in the bag, and weaponry to pull out from their arsenal. But is that going to be enough, though? They need to come decisive here because Extremum, they're in a very tough spot, losing up on their own map pick. Sparrow with the first frag. I'm not quite sure if Extremum will carry on with the momentum here. Room may be created towards mid. Liaz is there lurking out. Extremum, right now, they're kind of taking things slow. They've lost one player, trying to find an entry. That may have been a little bit too greedy from Gratisfaction. He had no support through that. He had no flash lineup. And that's already Extremum with 2 players down.
That's now Extremum have to go nutty with individual skill at the moment. Goofy still hanging around the corner, peeks wide, great flash coming in, almost gets himself a second, but eventually gets taken down. That HE though. Boom goes the dynamite. Jacob dropped, and it's all on Bentet in a 1v4. Has to go, well, I mean, this is fairly troublesome to get done. Flash thrown out, peek wide. There are 2 AWPs on the other side, peeking your direction. Finds himself a kill on the first. Spots the second one. Missed shots coming out from Hades. But how many missed shots can you force out?
4x3.
What was that? Oh my god. How did... No, okay.
Okay.
He does eventually die, but that was just whiff central between both of them. Nonetheless, Wisla Krakow, ex-Warrior, 16-11. This is not...
Wisla Krakow battling out to see if they can get themselves to the knockout stage of Snow Sweet Snow. Wisla Krakow so far with that 1-0 start, but it's Extremum to punch back on their opponent's map pick. Trickling in so far, Leah's finding the headshots. Jacob as well chiming in, but Goofy with another. Things are starting very explosively so far. Goofy with another one. Banter chimes in. But it's just Hades all by himself in that 1v3 in this factor.
Yeah, hopefully result. But we do have ourselves Hades in a 1v3. He gets himself more. But he's completely stuck in Sandwich, crawling back towards Ivy. Bent it on the other side, down to 24 HP. Still, I mean, he's still alive, so everything is possible, but Bented gets last kill of the round, and that's going to be 2 for Liaz. So they have stronger weapons this time around. They don't have a kit, though, on any of the CTs, but Gratisfaction aggressively peeking towards Brown Halls with that AWP. Could be such a good linchpin if he finds an opening pick here. Just disengage, and it's going to be perfect. Spots the shoulder, Punchak dead. He's going to hold to his position, but the problem is they know exactly where he just shot from, and that's going to be the kill. Secured B-bomb says lost, round's over.
It does seem like that. Extremum not a high chance to come back in this one, and the B site of Train is fairly difficult to take, especially with the numbers advantage. But Jacob from behind will try and have the element of surprise to win that trade out, but it doesn't work out. And that's why Sparrow will be confident with that one. Even with 12 HP, he won't be losing his life. Extremum will fall back, try and save their rifles, but a very nice take from Wisla Krakow and awareness of their behinds. Keeps them in this game to find the equalizer. 2-2 will be the scoreline after the bomb explosion. And I don't think many expected Extremum to fall that fast on Dust 2. And talking about expectations, you may want to head over to Gamden, because you could also find yourself some match betting that you could go and do over there. Where's a better place to get snowed in than our great partners over at Gamden? With plenty of different games like slots and Crash to keep you entertained, there's just so much to offer. But if you prefer watching the action like this matchup right here, madness at that. Both with a scout, absolutely insane. But as he's in trouble, 1-for-1 trade in Pop Dog. That might be the opening, pushing up through Ivy as well. Extremum could be in trouble.
That's a better version of jumping down. Moving to the side immediately instead of standing on top of each other's head and then immediately getting popped. There's going to be the spray from Liaz. He still finds them both somehow. Okay, that's pretty magical from him. Now it's going to be Hades with that AWP crossing towards red. Bentet on the flank should be able to catch out Ponchak, drops him dead, and Hades now in a 1v3 situation. He's been in that exact same spot in the pistol round as well. Can he get it done? Oh my lord, finds Gratisfaction, still heavily tagged up though. But 2 bullets is all he needs. Spots the player at the edge of the smoke, but tries to disengage towards T-spawn and will not.
Very, very well. I don't think they'll give away the CT side that easily.
Run boost or high peak? Yeah, run boost. Other side. Hades will try and spot out Gratisfaction. Smoke comes out and he will be able to cross past the smoke. Actually, he's not going to over-aggress past the smoke. Okay. A little bit more passive in that regard, but it is going to be that glass cannon AWP for Extremum. And, well, what can Extremum really get done here? It's a sole Bented B bomb site defender again, but the bomb is not going to push anywhere just yet. They have it dropped towards T-spawn, and still a ton of time to work with for the Krakow side.
With a fall by both these teams. Looking to extend what they've already got, but Extremum, what they have is minimal. Therefore, it's even more important for them to start to perform. Sparrow's just having a look at his teammate while he's spraying through the smoke there. Well, through the wall. Just saying, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. But look at the drop there. Jetka taking a lot of damage from that drop, but will survive through it. And right now he's causing a lot of pressure to the defense line of Extreme. Flash thrown out. Sparrow now will peek out through. Azza, look at that. The momentum, the change of position. They switched it out. Gratisfaction! Even shorter rotations in that factor. But Wisla Krakow have been dancing around them, finding the frags, finding the early picks, which gives them the advantage in most of these rounds. Azza, this time is the one to find the early kill, but Bentet, oh, beautiful. Bentet with a kill. Catches them off guard. Jacob as well with the other, and Wisla Krakow. Now with 2 players surviving.
They still have 2 players in the server, and it's, for them, from what I've seen, still definitely enough. The molly to try and get Jacob away from White Box does force him out and gets the kill. There's going to be the rush towards the B-bomb site. The plant can come in momentarily. Goofy, in the meantime, is being flanked towards T-spawn, turns around the corner, and then Bentet should be able to drop him dead, but the bomb was planted towards B. It's going to be Hades in a 1 versus 3. They think it's A.
Oh, no.
They still think it's A.
Oh, no! Oh. Extremum, don't tell me you dropped this out. They soon will realize. They know. Please, they surely know. They know. No kit. It's going to have to be fast. It's going to have to be extremely fast. And Hades, if he held this from heaven, it'd be even better. But he delays it. 1 frag kill.
No.
1 found.
You can't do this.
Oh, no. Up close and personal. Gratisfaction from above. Hades, he finds it. Nearly third. 12 HP remaining.
You already won it.
No
Easy
time.
Game.
No way!
You probably should not give to Wisla Krakow. Ooh,
Swag 7.
Nice. Sorry, Swag 7. Yep, indeed. I barely ever see the shotguns. But the Swag 7 is always a great, useful tool for close range, and he gets himself a free AK upgrade.
I mean, the official name is Mag 7, but I just love calling it the Swag 7, because it just gives you so much swagger holding that out. But if that's the weapon that keeps Extremum in the game, why not? Obviously, they're pretty far back right now, but Wisla, they tend to find more rounds on the T side rather than the CT side, so still, maybe a glimmer of hope. But Goofy and Sparrow find the equalizer, find the closer. Hades as well. That just crumbled out of their control very, very quickly, spiraling out of their reach. And Bentet not able to find that one. HE grenade thrown, doesn't find the kill. That is clean for Wisla. Even though they take a lot of damage on a lot of the players, that is double digits from the first half being on the T side.
Yeah, I did say 10 to 5.
Perhaps that silver lining comes through. I really want to see it. I'm sure everybody does, but Wisla Krakow are doing such a stellar job so far. This is the only round that will be challenged from this get-go, as Lias is able to find just 1. Maybe that's the opening they need. Gratisfaction and Bentet already down low in health. Is that going to be good enough? Sparrow with the MP9 could well on-delete them in that point of health. Azza from afar finds a shot. Gratisfaction as well. Extremum with the numbers. Sparrow, though, chiming in from afar with the MP9. Makes it happen. Gratisfaction with 2. That's Ponchak all by himself. That's the round from Extremum. That is fairly one-sided. Maybe the silver lining?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, Wisla Krakow, I can't remember exactly. I think it was Jedker at the start of the round with the MP9. He was literally just jumping around on towards the white box, jumping around the corners the entire time. So, you know, it felt a little bit more like a puggy round on their side. And if they keep this rifle alive, they should have enough for a nice buy in the next round. So I still expect Wisla Krakow to shut him out once they play more than Magic. But yeah, it's a little bit of a weird move. There's going to be the push coming forward, trying to get Azur, sprays him through, grabs faction up, jumps through the smoke, thinking he can connect that shot. I mean, I like the confidence, don't like the aim, loses life, and now it's going to be Jacob shutting down Hades. So it's going to be a 2-on-3 situation going forward, right behind the smoke. Bentet sprays through Jedker. He walks, he strafes into the bullets and loses his life, making it a 2-on-2. Sparrow with that XM on the flank, but there's a flank upon the flank, and this is going to be dangerous. Close range, he could absolutely maul them down together if they close it in. Close range, Jacob dropped dead.
I mean, it's just pistols. They need to find the frag. It needs to be decisive.
Just pistols, he says. This is CSGO, my friend. This is not Call of Duty. Pistols are ridiculously insane, but Sparrow still hits the shot while blinded. And even gets himself gratisfaction. That's going to be the op drop to this hero op gone. They rush through the smoke past Jedker. And this is all on Azur while he gets himself a first jump.